you know, the judge could charge her with contempt. He could have her jailed. Filing false statements, and police didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to say that she was telling the truth. They didn't charge me. And Vicky's standing there talking to him. We had Vicky in the video, trying to push our door open and saying, you better stay in that room, and telling me go to your room and stuff like that. So this little, gee, I'm a victim routine. No, this is a group of officers that decided to rip us to shreds. So I can file a written response for the court and submit my evidence. The judge will charge her $250 for changing the locks and locking us out of the room. Because only her key would work. That's the $250 fine, and I can charge her $25 an hour for the 10 hours of cleaning I've done for her, which is another $250. So we can walk out of the courtroom with $500 in our pocket. And I'll win the defamation lawsuit. And I'm going to file this one of the bitch case too. She's lying to the truth. If I walk in, I'm going to prove that she's lying. The judge could charge her, but he's not going to, because she's on psychiatric disability. Well, he might still charge her, though.
So about you in charge?
Well, I'll have the money to pay her. It depends on the judge. I went to one court where somebody, remember that asshole?
Yeah.
I told him I had the money before, and he filed the eviction and said it was for non-payment when I had the money. And the judge looked at him and said, you're going to take that money from her, or I'm going to give it back to her, and she's going to get to stay for free.
Yeah.
He was so mad at him for it. It was a frivolous eviction proceeding. And the judge could order her to accept my money for rent and give us a 30-day notice.
What's the thing about 15-day notice? What is that?
The notice says 5-day notice to vacate. It doesn't say 15 days. So she didn't give us 15 days. That's another lie. Everything comes out of her mouth is a lie, which is probably the reason why her daughters don't want to have anything to do with her. So I'm going to prepare an invoice for the cleaning that I've done for her and take it to her door. Charles went out the front door.
Okay.
Charles went to the front door anyway, and then went back in the door and turned. If I file a defamation lawsuit against her, is I can prove she's lying. And I get a $20,000 judgment from a jury for it. They can put a lien on our house. which means she can't sell it till she pays me, because she can't transfer the title. So she wants to go get a mortgage on it to pay me, and then pay it off with borrow the money from somebody, but she won't be able to sell it. It'll hold the title up. She won't be able to clear the title. When you buy a house, you have to check the title and do the research on it and make sure it's clear of all liens. Which means she won't be able to sell it, and neither will her daughters. So she put down there she was afraid to stay here. And she was sitting there mouthing off to me just because I turned on lights off in the living room for her. And Nikki come pushing our door in, trying to push the door in. And telling me, yeah, you better stay in that room. I can't believe that. Lying bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God, I videotaped it all. You know, Judge will rip her to shreds. I went in there and all I said was, darling, you need to turn the lights off, quit leaving them on all night, and quit leaving them on like this. Your electric bill's going to be through the roof. That's all I said to her. And she said, oh, what do you care? You're not paying to stay here anyway. You haven't paid anything. Bitching at me like that. I got her on tape saying that to me. And I wasn't abusing her. She was abusing me. And this asshole Charles screaming at you and then demanded money from me. I got that all on video. Judge is gonna look at that and say, who the fuck do you think you're kidding, bitch? You're a scam artist.
Right.
Saying that she was saying I had to pay her by February 1st. No, that's not what she was saying. She was saying that I hadn't paid her at all and that I owed her money. That wasn't what she was saying.